I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
Yeah! So the what?
Breaking news, motherfuckers. Everybody's been watching on the news about how the Ukraine has taken a crane kick to the face from Russia. But like Ralph Macchio, I think they stand a chance. And who better to report on it than YSP, right? This will be quick and dirty and honest. 2/3 of the way I like my women. Up next.
The real deep shit.
As far as Putin is concerned, the guy's a maniac. Have the Stugats to run the country. So I think that goes without saying. They have been talking about, and by they I mean the BBC, and not that BBC, you sick fucks. It's been reported that Putin has been, well, not reported, I've seen the pictures myself, they're out there. He's distant from, his heads of state, his security, It's the same type of behavior that Mussolini displayed, back in, because I think we all know, I have no fucking idea when that was, but Mussolini displayed the same type of behavior right before he made that ill-fated decision to enter World War II, alongside that fella with the funny mustache and the down-ass bitch by his side, and his wife somewhere else, and apparently a really small dick. Birthday's on April 20th, I'm not going to say his name. I'm kidding, I'm not that pretentious. I'm talking about fucking Adolf Hitler. So a fact of the matter is that there is a gas pipeline that runs through the Ukraine. Basically, Russia pays $2 billion a year in rent money, fool.
Hold on, father.
Just to rent that pipeline. And from my understanding, the Ukraine, I believe the economy relies quite a bit on that revenue.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Oh, good observation, buddy.
Now listen, Putin, at least as of 2018, he was running Russia pretty well for the 3% of the population that owned 90% of the assets. So that's like Biden owning the entire United States, all 50 states, or I think there's 50, right? As of the 26th of February at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in the Wild West,
San Francisco cocksucker.
there were 50 states. That would be like Biden owning 50 states and us having a piece, and by us I mean the rest of the population, piece of Alaska. You know goddamn well if we get punked for that much land, it's not even going to be a good piece, it'll be a shit piece.
You boys ready for your cock meat sandwich?
Goddamn well won't be where that gold is, where that fat guy and the other kid with the big nose used to dig all that shit up.
Not up in here.
What I was thinking is that if Edward Snowden really wanted to get back into the U.S., he could, if he could devise a plan of, putting a bullet in Putin's head. I know, right? If Edward Snowden could devise a plan where he'd be Putin, a bullet in Putin's head, he'd probably be able to be back on the first thing smoking. I mean, they could call him something cool, like something cool and retro, like the Kremlin Gremlin, or Lil Rusky the Homie, if he ever wants to collab with Drake or something in the future, or Drake and Future in the future. The thing that really pisses me off out of all of this is when they interview like the Russian community in the United States. How do you feel about what's going on in the UK? And they're like, we don't like Mother Russia. We support Ukraine. And they sound exactly like that, in case you guys are wondering. I mean, what are they gonna do? I mean, are they really gonna be like, glad you asked? Fuck the Ukraine. It's about time. Putin's my man.
I'll take you off my buddy list, bitch.
I mean, if you think about it though, the phone call that Russia will have to make if they do in fact defeat the Ukraine to Europe, how is that going to go? Like, hey girl, I have the gas. I know you want it. They'd have to take her out for they'd have to take Europe out for a hot bath and vodka. I don't know what else is in Russia. Like, you never hear about anybody saying, oh, have you tried that new Russian restaurant? Yeah, dead cats and nuclear gas that made my stomach upset.
This smells just like bologna for some reason.
Now listen, all bullshit aside, there are some fishy things going on here. Of course, the U.S. is bringing the sanctions because we don't have any vested interest in the Ukraine. We don't have any gas interest there. They're not a primary export of anything that we can't do without or get elsewhere. But the sanctions that the U.S. are enforcing with NATO are against Russia as a whole. but they are not against Putin. And there are sanction options that would apply just to Putin, which have not yet been enacted. And as of today, no intention of enacting. Here's my problem with that. If your neighbor walks up to you and punches you in the face, and you say, fuck that guy, it's on, and then you turn around and you piss on your own grass and say, yeah, he has to live in an earth where I just pissed all over it. You're either scared to fight him, fucking his wife, or you're waiting for the right time to strike, which is absolutely not what Biden's doing. So there's something fishy going on there, but only time will tell.
If he moves that car, I'll eat my own pussy.
Atta girl.
All right, let's get going.
So we'll keep you posted, but this is the first time I'm actually addressing something like this just on short notice. I want the facts to be out there, like I said, that it's absolutely the goal of YSP. We want to deal in facts, make fun of the facts, and also bring attention to what's not profitable for the mainstream media to report, because that's where the meat and potatoes is, unless you're at a Russian restaurant, of course. So thanks for listening. Check us out on YouTube. Of course, you can go to Anchor and donate. You can follow on Twitter. You can go to Instagram. They are all at yeahsopodcast. YEAHSOPODCAST. You can go to yeahsopodcast.com. If you got something to say, you got something to say to my face, you want to say something to my face?
No.
Go on the Clubhouse app. I'm on there at TheRev, TheErev. I ain't scared of no Russian hands and Roman fingers in this bitch. Maybe Roman fingers. But be on the lookout for other shows coming out. The Feathers and Friends podcast on Spotify. The evilest of all marks, Evil Mark, at evilmark.com if you want to get some sports info and hear some comedy and logic.
He's setting the record straight, motherfucker.
And also, new friend of the show, you guys are not going to want to miss the next episode. Her name is Ginger Shades. You can find her at gingershades.com. She is an erotic blogger and overall certified
motherfucking freak.
And we sit down with her on the next episode and we get into it. But thanks for listening. Be safe out there. And let's boycott vodka, because it's Russian. I'm kidding. Not boycott vodka. I'm fucking literally drinking it right now. All right, everybody.